Ron Harris here for MuscularDevelopment.com, coverage of the Legion Sports Fest in Long Beach, California, brought to you by Legion Sports Fest. Thank you, Legion. I'm here with three-time Bikini Olympia champion Ashley Kaltwasser. Ashley, welcome. You don't live too far away, do you?
No, I live in Hollywood, so it's about an hour drive.
Okay, not bad. So first of all, what's the 2019 season been like for you? Because we're wrapping up 2019.
Every year it's more and more difficult with the talent pool. There's always like these new up-and-coming bikini girls popping up out of nowhere. So every year it tends to get more difficult. But for me, I had a pretty good 2019 season. I can't complain. I took home 2 first place wins at a few shows this year, and I took 3rd at the Arnold this year, 6th at the Olympia. So pretty decent year for me, I'd say.
Now, we're all one people, but I want to thank you for holding it down for America, because Brazil is coming on so strong.
They are. Oh my gosh, they really are. They're catching up.
Now, we have a whole new division starting next year, wellness. Would you consider competing in it? If so, would you need to change anything about your physique? What do you think about the division, first of all, wellness?
I love the wellness division because I think it really represents like a great female athlete, and they're very curvy, they're a little bit softer from bikini, I understand, correct? But they got booty, which is, every girl wants booty. Like, booties are so in, like, ever since their Mix-a-Lot, dropped that hit in like 1996, booties are in. So I am going to be so excited to watch the wellness division. As far as me ever competing in it, well, right now I'm definitely too small for that, I would think, but I do like the idea of like really, really building the booty. So like maybe one day if I ever got to that level and I was getting too big for bikini, I would totally consider it.
Well, because I'm curious, because some bikini competitors, they really have to hold back on growing because they don't want to get too big for the division.
Yeah.
Others are a real natural fit for it because that's their natural body type. Would that be you? Do you naturally fit into bikini better?
I would say I would be in between if there was one, because I've been critiqued that my lower half, like my glutes and my hamstrings, can overpower my upper half. But at the same time, I still think that's still too small for wellness. But then again, I've never like really trained to put on muscle down there because I was already kind of good in that area, if that makes sense.
Well, I'm not going to be rude or crass, but you are known for your glute development, Ashley.
Oh, shucks. Well, thank you.
Some people said that's why she won all those Olympias. Obviously, there's more than they're judging everything, but
Yeah.
I would say wellness is probably going to be the division where glutes are the most important, but until now, it's been bikini.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be very interesting to see the switch up, so I'm excited.
Yeah. But what does this mean? Do you think a lot of girls are going to move from bikini to wellness, or how do you think it's going to affect bikini? Because they are somewhat similar divisions.
Yeah, that's true. I do think that there will be a few bikini competitors that cross over to the wellness. I do see that happening. But I think it's also going to bring a whole new crowd of athletes, like the Instagram fitness girls, the ones that are really big on Instagram.
Hashtag booty gains.
Yeah, and a lot of the Brazilian girls, because that's like, their look that they prefer down there, from what I understand. So I think we're going to get to see a whole new, crowd for the sport, which is kind of cool.
So, you've been a very top level competitor for years now. How do you stay on top of the game when we have so many new competitors coming in all the time, every year?
Well, you always got to try to perfect everything that you can. No one's perfect, and there's things that I can work on and things I still try to work on. And, the sport is changing, so you got to kind of keep up with the style. Like even the posing, you'll see different poses now, and just kind of keep current and keep up with it, stay relevant, get into shows and, get your feet wet. Even if it isn't such a big show, it's nice to kind of expose yourself to the new athletes and how they're posing and how they look.
So a lot of people just heard what you said and they're thinking, Ashley Kaltwasser is perfect. What could she possibly improve on? So what could you possibly improve on?
Okay, so as I mentioned, my lower half can oftentimes overpower my upper half. So with that being said, I could get some rounder shoulders. I think that would really help me a lot. And I think that's like my biggest thing right now is the upper body, putting on a little more shoulder cap up there. And as far as everything else, I could work on my presentation. I'm not like the smoothest on stage. I'm usually like plain Jane on stage because I get a little like nervous, and I don't know, it's just kind of my personality to be a little more reserved rather than like super loose and sassy. So that's definitely something I'm always trying to improve on.
And now, like I said, we're wrapping up the 2019 season, so I'm sure you're already starting to think about plans for 2020. What are you thinking about show-wise for you?
Well, always got to keep Arnold in mind because it's my home state, Ohio, and I'm very familiar with it. It's kind of like the show that started all for me. In 2012, I won the overall amateur division in bikini. So it's a show that's very near and dear to my heart. So hopefully I get to compete in that. And there's a lot of shows that are popping up on the new schedule, and that's so cool. I definitely want to try a few international shows. I didn't get to do any international shows this year, and I regret it. So I definitely want to go overseas for a few of them. That will be kind of cool.
One country, if you could pick to compete in, what's your dream country you think would be really cool to compete in?
Oh man, well, I will say I did enjoy like competing in Asia when I did. The craziest country I've been to compete in was India. That was crazy.
Where?
Yeah, India, in Pune, India, I believe in 2014 or 13. That was crazy. But I liked South Korea. I'm not saying I'm going to do South Korea again, but I like Asian countries for some reason. It's very nice to explore. It's like technologically advanced and very nice, I would say. So.
Well, probably don't have to wait too long to see this woman on stage again. Probably going to see her at the Arnold, we hope, because then you'll only have another 3-4 months, not even 4 months left. Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, my gosh, I got to start prep in like December, so.
No, Ashley, we see you on Instagram. What are you, about 3 pounds over your stage weight?
I'm probably like 10.
10?
8 or 10, I would say. I don't like to weigh myself too often, but I'm just giving an estimate.
Okay. Very honest. I would have, if you said 3, I would have believed you. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ashley, for taking the time. It's great to see you here at Legion. She'll be giving a seminar tomorrow. She'll be part of the All-Star Olympian seminars. We'll be filming that, bringing it to you. Thank you so much for your time, Ashley. Appreciate it. Best of luck and everything. Ashley Kaltwasser, everybody, for musculardevelopment.com.